Every Wednesday, 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 every day after Tuesday, every day before Thursday, every Wednesday, every Wednesday. Yeah. I'm Elle, and I am a fashion model and now upcoming stylist. I started taking it professionally last year, November, but it's something I've always been wanting to do since I was a child. But like I only started taking it seriously last year, November. To be honest, nah. Last year, like I've had a lot of like my friends tell me like, oh, you should start like modeling and all these things, and I didn't take it seriously because I had a lot of like self-doubt and I wasn't as confident as I am now. But I feel like genuinely, if it wasn't for my friend Nazi like dragging me by the ear to this one shoot in November, I don't think I would be where I am. So I think honestly, I just needed the right support system to like kind of push me, and I think she was that person at that time. So yeah. The styling was always something that was like in it. So it was always something I had within me. Like I've always been into fashion since like 2020. I've had different aesthetics. I've tried different styles. So the styling part of me has always been something I enjoyed doing. It was always a hobby at first, but now it's a profession. Yeah. The two most biggest inspiration when it comes to my fashion and styles are Gio and Jada Bunny, who are like really popular, really well-known fashion models of like our time right now. So that's like probably like my two biggest inspirations. Other than that, I genuinely think also like Pinterest, like because I've been so deep, like knee deep within their styles, like my Pinterest kind of like manifested itself into it. So like I'm always in Pinterest finding new things and kind of making them my own. So yeah. My jewelry is like the one thing that kind of helps take some inspiration and make it my own. If there's one thing that I've noticed is that people really have an eye for my accessories more than the clothes I put on. So I feel like that kind of brings an individual touch to my style, and it kind of makes me like me, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I've always been like, out of like my whole family, I've always been the one that's like the creative. Like everyone in my family is more analysts and scientists, more logical thinkers, and I'm more like outside the box type of a thinker. So with the modeling thing, like I remember I was walking with my dad around a shopping mall, and then a lady stopped like the both of us, and she was a scout for Figures Model Agency, and she basically was telling me like how she feels I'd be a perfect fit and all these things, basically saying she scouted me. So I think that motivation, like from that day, it's always been a core memory. From that day, I just thought that, okay, you know what, maybe this is something I could do. So I think from then on, I've always been interested in the modeling scene and like how things are run and all these things. But because my parents kind of withheld me because I was still young and I wasn't ready for such an environment yet. So, yeah. It's so fun. It's so fun. I think like because there's so much you can do with your style, like especially being female, like there's not as much stereotypes as compared to male fashion modeling. So with female, it's kind of like you can really go all out, literally do anything you put your mind to, and it's going to look amazing on paper because of how versatile female models can actually become. I think I really love the versatility and like the way in which our creativity can kind of be flexible. So I think that's probably like the best part of it is that like you can literally do whatever, be whatever, and everyone will still eat it up, you know. So I think that's like my favorite part, yeah. Your mind is as smart as you. Like, your mind has the ability to play tricks on you every single day, regardless of what you're thinking or what you're not thinking. Your mind, that's how smart the mind is. It has the ability to play against you. So I feel like it's more of a thing where you need to reaffirm yourself each and every day. Surround yourself with positive energies and positive thoughts so that your mind can kind of like back. Because as soon as you're left alone with your mind that already is in self-doubt, it has the possibility to just take over everything. And now you're just like clouded with all the self-doubt and no confidence and whatsoever. So I think like it's really all about playing tricks on your mind that is already playing tricks on you, if that makes sense. Vogue. I want to be that type. I don't want to come back here till it's like December. Like, I want to be on Vogue. I want to be on Elle. Actually, it would be so cool because my name is Elle. I would really love to be on the Elle magazine. So it would be so cool if I could be featured there. Vogue, everywhere. I want to be New York Fashion Week, New York Paris Week. Hey, everything. Like, when I tell you, I only want to come back to South Africa in like December or something. That's literally the plan. Like, I really want to take whatever I have and just make it known, make it global, make it everything. Like, I want to be styled by so many people. I want to be in Vivienne Westwood. I want to be, you get where I'm going with this. Like, I really want to be everywhere. So yeah. I don't know. Like, till today, I still don't know. Like, because judging from the amount of models we already have in this industry and how great they are, I feel like the way I accessorize kind of puts me out from everybody else. I think that's the one thing people mostly talk about when they talk about my style. But I feel like in terms of the way I dress, I feel like I dress just about like as any other fashion enthusiast out there. But I think the way I accessorize and the way I put like my accessories together is what really catches a person's eye, and it's what's been like the buzz since I started modeling. So I think honestly it's my accessories. It's my accessories. Yeah, it's my accessories. So when it comes down to like capitalizing off of the amount of things that had happened, I really feel like thanks to so many media streaming companies that have recognized me and noticed me from the get, I think it's helped people see that, okay, no, this is someone we should actually take seriously. And because now that I'm under management and my manager really doesn't play about me a bit. So he really started saying it's time you now start making money, it's time you now start capitalizing off of the work you do, because I won't lie, being a model is expensive. It's really expensive. It's an expensive lifestyle. And I can't withhold it with just me and what I have. You know, like, you win, I win type shit. You get me? So I really feel like if it wasn't for the fact that, like, I started becoming popular on Instagram and on the internet, I don't think it would have been a good of an opportunity to capitalize on it. But I think thanks to that, thanks to the amount of people that have taken me seriously, it has helped others take me seriously. And then it's a thing of like, okay, now we can make money off of this. We can make it a profession. Yeah. Girl, you are everything. Let me tell you something. Girl, you are exactly the girl you think you are. You just had bad friends, bad company, bad morals, bad thoughts, bad views, bad mindset. But I'm telling you now, the moment you start tapping in, you will not stop. You will literally be stepping on everybody's necks. Everybody's necks. Everyone will be sick of you to a point where it's just like, there's nothing they can do but now eat you up. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, don't sleep on yourself as much as you did. And I know it was hard regarding the way that you surrounded yourself, but now it's time to tap in. Shadi, tap the fuck in. There is so. Can I do 5?
Go ahead.
5. Okay. Creative corner times a million. I feel like also like my association with Sonwabile as well was kind of a highlight for my career. Galaxy visuals as well. You know, Atne, pretty much everything that has happened, like Pepperoni Rush, I think that kind of goes like at the top of my list because of how amazing the shoot was planned and executed and whatever. That's probably, and I think just in general working with Rixie Creates is like the best. Like, the most amazing highlight of my career. So I think, yeah, those five. Did I count five? But yeah, those five, honestly, I think that would probably be like the biggest highlights of my career. Honestly, go crazy. People think fashion depends on what you wear outside the house, and it's not what you wear outside the house. Fashion is a form of expression. Fashion is a way to communicate. Fashion is art. And people seem to forget that because it's all tied down to how you look like outside the house. But if you really deep it, fashion is really like the deepest darkest, not even the darkest, but like the deepest, most weird looking outfits. But at the same time, if it makes you feel a certain way inside, then the art has done its job of communicating to you. So anybody that has the inspiration, the dedication, the motivation to want to be a fashion model should honestly just go for it, because there's no such thing as too much fashion. There's no such thing as there's enough fashion. There's no such thing as there's little to nothing. Fashion always comes back as much as it goes. So if it means you bring back something that used to be done in the 90s, you do that. If it means you bring back or take us into the future, you do that. But there's never no such thing as little to no fashion. Fashion is everywhere. Fashion, just like art, is everywhere. So express it.